Welcome back, welcome back.
Money work, el mundo quiere dinero. Money work, se arregla con dinero. Money work, si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay pues emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el putín entero. Funny, funny, falsa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te la ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. Pero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work, se arregla con dinero. Money work, yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah, no me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work, yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Money work, se arregla con dinero.
You already know what it is. Let's jump into this. I hope you guys doing alright. I know I am. I'm chilling. And I ran into something that I would like to play for you guys. See what you know, let you get something to think about. So all I want to do is make you think.
After all the bad boys that I dated, I thought.
Oh, my bad.
So I know a lot of these passport bros, and especially black men, are in my comments asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight. And before anything, I'm a woman, so I'm always going to stand up for women, regardless of race. And one thing that really bothers me about this is these same passport bros are the men who probably tried to hit on me in the US before they realized that we don't like them either. I'm from a town that really doesn't have that many Asian women, especially Asian women who look like me. Like I said, you guys, I'm adopted. I grew up in a white family in the Midwest, so I have no beauty standards from South Korea. I'm a thick woman. I weigh about 165 pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler, and they still do, regardless of what some men in the comments are trying to say that black men are.
My bad.
Well, you're about to be in for a big disappointment if you're expecting a submissive, docile Asian to take care of you. But it really bothered me when these guys would say, yeah, I don't like black women, because that's what it always came down to, that they didn't date black women regardless if they were black or not. And their moms are black, their sisters are black, their cousins are black. I'm like, would you say this to their face? That's weird. So I kind of pick and prod after I already decided, yeah, I'm done with this, I'm out, because anybody who says something like that just is an immediate red flag. But it always came down to the same stupid stereotypes that black men.
Now, I want to touch on that real quick. One, you said it yourself. You were adopted by white people and you have a white girl's mentality. And you're from over here. So we're not talking about you. You don't have the right to say anything because the passport bros are looking for foreign women. And like you said yourself, if you're looking for a submissive Asian woman, you're not going to get her out of me because I'm an American white woman. See, my people, they will admit to you that it doesn't matter about your skin color. It matters about how you think. You could be whatever the fuck you look like, but if you think you're something else, then you're riding with them. And if you're riding with them, like you say, your opinion doesn't matter, does it? You speaking on our problems doesn't matter because you don't want us, like you said. And for you to say, it's crazy how black men can speak like this to their mothers. Well, I'm a black man, and my father, the Lord, made me travel the whole East Coast and talk to all of you nations. None of you's like your parents either. Yous are just too pussy to say anything. And to prove yous don't like your parents, majority of yous come over here, and in one generation, you don't dress or talk like your parents anymore. So, you're not traditional. That means we're not speaking to women like you. We're speaking against women like you too. See, you're gonna try to make it a black thing, but it's really a man thing. Let's go to reality and statistics. When you go over to Asia and countries like that, don't you motherfuckers know this? Oh, you probably don't. They have a man and woman problem too with dating. All the girls want all the hot guys over there. So, you know, their race of people they're having problems with getting their count up again because everybody's fucking playing I want Mr. High Value. So right there is the exact black problem. So go speak to your own fucking people, first of all. Stay out of our business. Second of all, and you're from America, we ain't talking about you. Third of all. Fourth, black women, don't you realize that you're waking up now? They're using any trick and every one in the book to make you still look at us like whatever. As they tell you to your face, I'm going to choose another nation of man that don't choose you. Get it? So yeah, black women, stay mad at your man. They're appalling. They're this and this. Now let me go off with the white dude or Chinese dudes that I want, because I don't want your man neither. So I guess the passport bros, which this is true, I even preach this shit because the Lord said it. The Lord said majority of people are not going to like you, Israel, because of your blood. They know once you impregnate their woman that the child's gonna come out looking like you. You have a strong seed line, and they don't want you to, you know, make them look like you in 100 years. They understand this scientifically. We can leave the Bible out. They understand what strong genes are and what they can do to you. They can change the whole, you know, everything. And this is why racism is not real. It's called having pride in the people you are with and came forth and out of, and wanting to see grandpa's face 100 years from now. See, it's not racist to be like, I don't want you niggers to fuck my daughter. Excuse my language. It's called, I want my people to look like my people. Am I wrong for that? Are they? I don't think they're wrong for that. That's why I don't want to do the passport bro thing. And if I do, I'm just going to go look for my people. It's not going to be hard to find them. You just go anywhere in the world, you go to the slums, and there you go. You're going to see my people. So it's not hard to find my brothers and sisters around the world. I know where they are. And mind your business. Now, some of us are trying to, you know, help our queens wake up to the bullshit, and we don't want to go to different countries. We want what we want, but we're not going to just take anything that's there. Thus says the Lord. Now let's get to another one. Reva, thank you.
After all the bad boys that I dated, I
You're
thought,
you're a
what?
champ.
Let me just date the good guy. And that didn't work out because I felt like superior to him.
There was no sexual polarity.
It just didn't work out because I felt like I was the boss. I felt like...
Did you find yourself snapping on him and getting a little bit more disrespectful than you normally would?
Very.
That's typically what happens.
Yeah. And I did things to him that I wouldn't do to Katie. And it's unfortunate because he's the good guy. He didn't do anything to me.
The problem is that he didn't put me in my place when he should have, whenever that was supposed to happen. At some point in our relationship, he didn't put me in my place as the woman, as his woman, and he didn't show me that he can lead. So I felt like I was leading the entire household when it's really supposed to be him. After all the bad boys that I dated,
Before Reva chews her apart, this is why I say mind your fucking business. This black man was a good man and he had everything right, but he's too good. He's too good. There's something wrong with him. So stop it. It's not about, oh, they're ratchet and they're no, we don't care about just the rat. There's a small minority of that. We're not dumb. We walk around and we see ourselves everywhere. Now, the ones that are not like that, they're like this. If you do got your shit together, you're fucking, it's a joke. Reva, take over, because I don't go Vegeta. She gonna explain it so you can understand it in women terms. Because maybe
Let me tell you my feelings about this video.
we do it the wrong way. Wrong
Okay.
words.
First things first, I want to say is that this woman is saying that she had a good guy, nice guy, probably
I gonna do my
maybe
job.
great husband, great spouse, great father, probably would never cheat on her, you know, just somebody who was just an all-around nice person. And she treated him bad, okay, flipped it on him all, you know, flipped the script on him, probably was disrespecting him, talking down to him, all of the above that you could think of, because of the fact that he didn't put her in her place. If this doesn't signify the fact that women love chaos, I don't know what does. I don't know what does. Because at the end of the day, I hear a lot of women saying stuff like, put me in my place, you know, he has to put me in my place, and you know, well, I'm going to be like this because he didn't put me in my place. And we never talk about the fact that, why did you have to be put in your place to begin with? Like, why did that even come up? Why was it a situation that somebody had to check you? How come we never talk about that? Do you know that there are women out there who don't have to be put in their place because they already know it? Are you aware that the fact that you're saying that you needed somebody to put you in your place means that you do not know how to move and how to behave as a feminine woman or as a woman in a space?
See, my fellow black women and stuff, and any woman, remember when I keep saying in my videos, when you speak, intelligent people know what you're really saying, even though you're just talking. What you say makes you sound like an idiot. So just stop. We can see you.
As a man,
It's time to
are
grow
you
up.
aware of that? Because a lot of women hide behind this,
It's time to
you
grow
gotta
up.
put me in my place, and if you don't put me in my place, then I'm gonna run all over him. That means you just didn't know your place to begin with. And it's not within every man to put you in your place. Some men are not going to put you in your place. They're just gonna mark off in their box, oh, not dealing with her, not taking her serious, not doing it with her. Or they're just going to check out of the relationship and not let you know. And you think you in a relationship and you think you running stuff, and he's been dealing with somebody else. Or he's been mentally stimulated somewhere else. Because when he looks at you, all he's thinking of disgust, annoyance, that nagging behavior, and that disrespectful nature that you have going on. Not as his woman in his face, like, oh, I love her, that's my girl. No, he's not looking at you like that. And can you blame him? You shouldn't. Because this is the effect of how you behave. A lot of women hide behind this. Put me in my place. Next thing that she said that really got me was, she's like, oh, you know, because I felt like I had to be the leader and I had to do and I had to do. Can I say something? A lot of women who are out here saying that they feel like they have to be the leader and they have to do this, and you know, they're so mad and overwhelmed because, oh, well, I'm the one that had to do this and I'm the one who had to. Nobody told you to do that? Nobody. Nobody told you that you had to run things. Nobody told you that you had to be in charge. Nobody told you that you had to put forth this effort and do all these things. Nobody told you that. A lot of women are acting impulsively. Okay, come on, we're gonna be real. Especially women who are raised by single mothers, who did not have any male structure in the household. They just be doing stuff. And then turn around and look at their spouse with all of this resentment. Oh, you never helped me with this. You never helped me with that. Oh, you never did this. Oh, you never did that. And he's looking at them like, you never told me you needed help. All you did was always handle everything. With that, I got it. I can do it. I got it. Oh, can you help me with this? And then when he tries to help you, oh, you're not doing it right. I'll just do it because you don't even know how to help me do it the right way. I might as well do it myself. You put out all this energy and all this effort.
Now, how many times in a relationship have you actually done that? Fellas know it's real. Like, they ask you to do something, and then immediately they start saying, oh, you ain't doing it fast enough, you ain't doing it right. One, you're starting an unnecessary argument. Two, once you do that more than one time, that's when we start to say no to you. And be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, you do it. And then you get mad because of that. And, oh, you lazy, you ain't no good. No, because we already know the end results. As soon as I start, you're going to run your fucking mouth. And after a while, it's annoying. Once you make a man feel like you're just a fucking buzz in the ear, it's only a matter of time before we're cheating or we're just leaving. And that's just the point blank. You know this because when we do that and we become annoying to you, you cheat or you leave. So it's like, come on, stop complaining about losing good men. It's because you do stupid things that you have been doing since you were in high school. And you're dealing with a grown man that has already dealt with that shit his whole life. So why would he ever want to put up with it?
Out all this energy
It's
and
a
all
joke.
this effort, and then you turn around with resentment and be mad. I had to do this. I had to do all that. And he's like, I never told you that. I never told you that. I never said you have to do all these things. You chose to do so. And every time I tried to step up and play my part, you wanted to play both parts. So as a man who's not going to be competing with a woman, I'm not competing with you. I'm going to let you do your thing, and I'm going to sit over here and put my focus and my energy elsewhere, because you're not going to stress us both out. You're going to stress yourself out.
And you get high blood pressure.
A lot of women purposely, right? And we're also not going to shy away from the fact that there are different men. Men are.
Do you understand scientifically men and women handle stress differently? Meaning stress will come upon us. We crack or whatever, but we come back from it in certain ways, or it doesn't do as much harm. That's why we build things and all of that stuff that you see. It causes stress to think about how to create and do things and build and plant. And, you know what I mean? When you guys try to be like us mentally and put all these things and you're stressing yourself out, breaking your own brain, breaking your body. Why do you think most women, don't want to work? Because you are the first women in fucking history that ever really did. Besides slaves and stuff. Like, regular women wasn't doing all the work that you do. Then having to go home and take care of children. That's really, hard. You get it? Like, ain't no man gonna act like it's not. We don't pretend like being a woman's easy. We really don't.
The men out there, right? There are men who are extremely strong and masculine and lead with their masculinity. And there's some men who are calm, cool, collected, and play the back seat. Okay? And again, I have to bring up that single mother thing. Depends on okay? It depends on how you grew up, for real, which is going to depend on the way that you're portraying yourself. What traits you lean to, if you're leaning to the masculine or to the feminine. Most of the time, if you put women above yourself, you're leaning to the feminine side. To be clear. Okay? But a lot of these women get hurt, their feelings are hurt, they're going through so much emotional turmoil because they exude toxic behaviors, and then they have somebody who's even more toxic than them to put them in a place to regulate to this, to all these things, instead of changing the toxicity to begin with, because you don't like peace, you like chaos.
Now, for a person to say, I need a man to put me in my place, like she said, that means you know you're out of place. Then to claim you're an adult and you have independent right to believe and do and maneuver in the world, that's the contradiction of that. So you're independently out of place. And it's my job as an adult to make you an adult be an adult. You see how that doesn't make sense? Your own words defeat what you say. You're either grown or you're not. If you've grown, then you have to do things grown. You have to get in your place. Now, I would say, instead of looking for men that can put you in your place, look for men that you can see yourself in a place for him. You get it? Because then he has a reason for you to be around. Not just, you're a woman. You have a vagina. See, when you figure out what the man lacks, and you could provide or help him out with what he's lacking, well, then he has a use automatically for you that doesn't have to do with sex and all that other stuff. So then, you build a relationship built off more than just sex. And they look good, See, this is where that empire stuff and I want to build and that's what that is. You women are looking for it backwards. You're looking for the man that already has it, but you're not equipped mentally to be with a man like that. So that means those men will never pick you. You're not in your place. So that means you have to build an empire. But if you don't know how to be in your place or allow a man to put you in your place, then you don't get a life, family. That's the empire, your family. Living better than people that, like we're already living better than other people. You look at some of the other places in the world, and maybe you'll understand how good you really got it.
Begin with, because you don't like peace, you like chaos. So you want to be comfortable in your chaos, but just have it corrected by somebody else, instead of not being comfortable in the chaos. And it doesn't make any sense.
Really don't.
It doesn't. I have to say it again. There are women out there who don't have to be put in their place.
Yep.
They don't have to be corrected. They don't have to have a man that's going to say, who you talking to? They don't have to have that.
Yep.
Why? Because they already know. They're already self-aware. They already know how to move.
They know how to pick.
And it's okay if you have to learn. But it's better.
The first step is picking a man you actually like. You know how to pick a man you like, but then you start picking at every fucking thing wrong with his life. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. Yo, bro, you're about to drop your money. Got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand, especially if you're on like a lower standard of life, How dare you expect men on a higher standard to just pretty woman and bring you up without qualifications, something that's gonna be you know what I mean? Like, this is not a movie. It's real life. And in real life you have to work with what you got and be thankful for what you have. Get it? Men don't just serve a purpose of building empires and all these other things. Most of us are wasting so much time in our sound the horns. We're wasting time we're wasting years, and we could have been happy, even if you don't end up with this person. Do you understand you wasting time to feel and express love? You do realize that's why my Father allows you to breathe. If the Lord is all about love and He's all love, then what does He want you to do the most on the world? Experience and express love. We've been wasting years. Wasting time. Being alone. Worrying about getting hurt. It's better to love and lost than never to love ever.